What up, party people? Welcome back. We got a short video here. I did some thrifting because there's no card shows and, haven't gone to a flea market yet. But I did find some cool stuff. We're going to look into that stuff right now. This is going to be a ton of fun. So don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below. Support the channel, boost my ego, make me feel good about myself. But it helps the channel grow. We cannot grow without your support. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. All right, here we go. Also, you know what? Comment down below any recent thrifting finds you've had, your chance to brag. Can't wait to read what you have to say. We're going to start with something that's actually I bought for my brother. I went to a Savers, sent him the photos. He said he wanted them and that the prices were okay. So first and foremost, is Super Mario Brothers Wii. For up to 4 players, it does not have a manual, but the disc is in great shape. And for $18, he said, grab that for me. So, of course, I had to, as is the Mario Kart Wii. Very cool. 30 bucks. This does come with the manual. Comes with all the stuff inside. Game's in good shape. Definitely should be playable. And my brother was like, yeah, I need these for my collection. So now he's got them. So, he's just going to pay me back for these. So we'll put those aside. Next up is something I've never bought anything like this before. Certainly not for thrifting. But once you see it, I think you guys will recognize what this is. You see who that is? Do you know who that is? I'm not that old, but I must be dating myself because I knew as soon as I saw this bag who these guys were. It's from one of the best comedy bits, the best clean ones anyway, about sports. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Abbott and Costello. It's from Who's On First.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
You know the fellas' names?
Yes.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
He's supposed to have a bat in his hand. That's why his thumbs, that's a little weird because he's supposed to have a bat. But there you go. There's also supposed to be on stands. But yeah, these are really cool. I might just have these on display for a little bit. There's the St. Louis Wolves. There's Abbott and here's Lou Costello. Funny bit. It's actually in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Who's on first? I did a quick search on these because they wanted I think I paid like $6. Yeah, I paid $6 for it. As it turns out, without the stands and the bat, these guys are actually they're still a little bit valuable. 30 bucks. $30. And they should be sturdy enough to stand up on their own. Yep. See? So I might have them just on a shelf, on a display, just as they are. Eventually, I don't need to keep them. But if I put $25 on this, I think eventually they'll sell. All right, Abbott and Costello are hysterical. All right, they are almost timeless. Love that. So that was $6, not too shabby. These next two things were $7. Let's look at this here. It is just a normal glass pendant. Nothing special about that, except that I don't know if we'll be able to zoom. Oh, maybe. But it is stamped 925. There you go. Can we focus there? 925. Sterling silver. And I mean, there's more than 1/10 of an ounce there. So, silver's what? in the neighborhood of $70 an ounce. So 1/10 of an ounce is $7. And this is more than a tenth of an ounce. So bought it for the silver. I might try and sell it in my booth for, you know, 15 or we'll say 20 bucks, 15 or 20 bucks. That should sell. Not too shabby, but the silver alone's worth some money. This here is really strange. I mean, we got the same deal. It is stamped 925, although it doesn't want to focus now, does it? But it is stamped 925. It's another silver chain, except check this out. I thought this was cool. Just a silver trapezoid type of thing. Except it's got these marks on it, and the only thing I can think of is this is a Marvel necklace that's supposed to be like Stark Industries. Apparently there's also a Stark company that makes supposedly like higher end jewelry. I don't know, but I think that's really cool. Again, for $7, there's this one's a little bit lighter, so there might be $7 of silver here, and you know, you take a risk on that. Whether it's Marvel, you know, be worth a little bit. If it's some sort of high-end copper jewelry maker, I don't know. But yeah, there's that. And then the last thing, the thing that I actually really like, and will eventually go into a booth. Check that out. It is quite heavy. It's a Bulova quartz desk clock or mantle clock. It's got the back. It actually looks to be in great shape. Just battery and go. Get that back on. And debating whether or not to just take the Best Wishes class of 1996 off of it. Would need to be very careful with a screwdriver to do that, though. But very, very cool clock. For this was $5. So, you know, even with the Best Wishes, actually without the Best Wishes, this is probably like a $30 or $35 mantle clock. It's really, really nice. Anytime I could turn $5 into $35 is an opportunity I should take. It is very clean. Seems to just need a new battery, and I might, like I said, take that off. I think it'll actually be worth a little more. I can hopefully just flip this over, and if it's got that shine, just flip it over. Someone else can engrave something else on it. If nothing else, I can just take that off and put the screws back in. So if someone does want to engrave something later on, they can. But yeah, really cool little find. Again, $5 into $35, no brainer. The silver, you know, I was buying with the impression silver still like $80 an ounce, and I haven't been paying too much attention. But if you have, you know, it's not $80 an ounce. So, you know, maybe I should, you know, do my homework before spending money, but it's not a lot of money, so it's not too bad. These are really cool, and like I said, my brother's going to pay me back for these. He's happy to have those added to the collection. But yeah, that was it. Nice little thrifting trip. Should make, you know, like this was $6. If I sell this for $25, there's another $20. So, you know, there's $50 right here. Nice little way to make a quick $50. You know, not even counting the silver. Or the necklaces, which, I mean, $15 a piece. There's $30, $70 right here. When I spend $7, $14, $20, $25, $25 to make $70, doesn't sound like a bad deal to me. But you let me know down in the comments what you think. Is this junk? You know, should I refuse to give these to my brother, who because he hasn't paid me yet, or you know, honor the deal like I know I should. I think I'm gonna do that. But you know, let me know down in the comments what you think. Any cool thrifting finds you found recently. Would love to read about it down below. If I had a ton of fun sharing this with you guys. I hope you had a ton of fun too. If you did, please support the channel, like, share, and subscribe down below. But whether you comment or not, whether you subscribe or not, you watch the video. So I really do want to say thank you for watching, and I will catch all of you guys on the next one. See ya!